this afternoon's work, and good day to be out here working. The manifold looks pretty similar to the picture. They didn't have 2-inch for the T's, the threaded, so we ended up going 1.5 through there. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. I think we'll be okay. It's a pretty short run in there. It was just going to be if we could get 2 inches to feed the 1.5s going out. So buried the pipe, or put the pipe in, buried it right there, and then brought it up. And so it is coming inside here now, and these guys are all attached and strung together kind of tight. What I ended up doing was using string to wrap it around that rib right there, and that seemed to work really well. And then I used string to hold the strap, or pulled the strapping so that it kind of made it tight. And then put in, they only had a 1-inch T here, so there's a 1/2 inch barb to a 1-inch T, so we had to put a bushing in here to get it down to 3/4 and put the 3/4 insert in there. But now you can see, come back again, you can see how by pulling all of that string, or hosing tight with string, with the rope, it's really made a huge difference in the lines. They're now not as saggy as they were before, and they're nice and taut and straight, and they look really good. So then down at this end, we end up putting the barb to a 3/4 inch thread, so then we can just put a cap on here. So now we can screw that off if these lines, it looks like they're getting clogged or anything like that, and so we can push the mud out or anything like that, anything that happens to be getting in there and stuff. So then I ended up just tying them all to the back wall, and that's what really pulled them tight, and it did a really nice job. So I think down the road I'm going to end up needing to put one more sprinkler right there. I think it's too long of a run. I don't think that corner is going to get wet from that sprinkler there, so I think it's going to need another one right there, and that'll get that side really well. It'll get everything in here really well as well. So I'm going to get the ladders out of here and then turn this on and see if it holds. I'm missing 2 pieces down at the very end, 2 hose clamps for the cap, and for that very last T connection I ran out, and I got to go to Home Depot tomorrow to get them. But what I ended up doing was using the torch on them, and you can kind of see it's wrapped around there pretty tight. So I'm going to give it a shot. If it pops off, it pops off, and it's no big deal. I just shut the line off and we'll be done with it, and then I can just test it tomorrow. Okay, so the lines are on, as you can see, and it looks like everything's looking pretty good in that first one. Oh no, there is one way down at the end, second to last, that's spraying straight down, so that just needs to be tweaked. This middle one looks really good. It's doing an excellent job. And then, oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to put another one here too. Just realized that. Okay, so on the third line, the third one in currently, that one's just kind of sputtering out, and then 1 after that is working fine, and then 2 after that are not, and then the third one doesn't seem like it's got a ton of pressure in it. So I will tweak with these and play around with them and see if I can't fix something working. Of course, the breeze picks up now that I got a little bit wet from the sprinklers in there, but I got all the way down there. I was able to fix all of them. It seemed like the ones over here on this side, they had some sort of air gap causing a problem with the disc filter. The third to the last one, I had to take it off, and it works 10 times better. So we'll just see how these do. I've never used the filter, and what's the other part of the anti-drip part? I've never used those parts before because you kind of see it slows the sprinklers down a little bit. You get a much better distance, and it spins faster and everything. And I don't know if you get better drips or not, but it certainly seems like it works faster and stuff like that. So I'll test this out. We'll just see how it goes. I'm going to turn this off because I want Ryan to mow this stuff. I don't want it to get too wet. I want him to get that done so that I can this down and then try tilling it in the back again.